like to begin?
I guess I ought to talk about this. It's on account of my mother. Every time she comes to visit, she leaves me feeling just awful.
Your mother loves you, Billy.
Billy, darling, Billy, baby.
I know. That's the trouble. I'm such a disappointment to her. But she won't admit it. I say to her, Mama, I'm not right in the head. I can't even talk straight. But she goes right on. And pretty soon, I want to kill myself. So I try.
Have you considered that out of your own guilt, you may be trying to punish her?
Sure, I considered it. Miss Ratchet, could we talk about somebody else today?
You really ought to face this, Billy. Very well. Close of Friday's meeting, we were discussing Mr. Harding's young wife. The fact that she is extremely well endowed with a bosom. Does anyone care to touch upon this further?
Touch upon what?
The subject.
Touch me, touch upon her,
To continue, according to... Good afternoon, Doctor.
Sorry.
Yes. We were just discussing Mr. Harding's young wife.
Whose wife? Oh. Yeah, I see her. Well, where? Mamma mia! I wouldn't give for that man's eyes, huh?
McMurphy, Randall Patrick, committed by the state for diagnosis and impossible treatment. 35 years old, never married. Distinguished Service Cross for leading an escape from a communist prison camp, followed by a dishonorable discharge later for insubordination, followed by a history of drunkenness, assault and battery, disturbing the peace, repeated gambling. One arrest for rape.
Rape? Statutory.
With a child of 15.
She said she was 17 and she was plenty willing.
A court doctor's examination.
Doc, she was so willing I took the padlock in my fly.
Argumentation, doctor.
Oh, it seems you've no previous history. Any time spent in other institutions?
Well, including state and
mental
county.
institutions.
No. No, this is my first trip, but, I am crazy, Doc. I swear it. Well, here, let me show you. The other doc, I'm from work farm now. Let's see where it is. Here. Repeated outbreaks of passion that suggest possible diagnosis of psychopaths. When a psychopath meant that I fight them. Fornicate. Too much. Is that really serious, Doc? I mean, you ever been troubled by it?
No, I'll admit I haven't.
You know, the bit about fighting I can understand, but I've never heard of a man get too much boozle.
I'm interested in this statement here. Don't overlook the possibility that this man may be feigning psychosis to escape the drudgery of the work trial. Well, Mr. Murphy, what about that?
Do I look like a sane man to you?
Doctor, you should advise Mr. McMurphy as to the protocol of these meetings.
Yes, one of the first rules is that patients remain seated.
Okay, Doc.
See, we operate on the principle of the therapeutic community.
Which?
Therapeutic community. That means that this board is society in miniature. And since society decides who is sane and who isn't, you must measure up. It's important to let nothing fester inside. Talk, discuss, confess. If you hear something of significance, write it down in the logbook for all to see. You know what this procedure is called?
Oh yeah! Squealing.
Group therapy. Help yourself and your friends to probe the secrets of the subconscious. Bring all those guilts out into the open.
What guilt, huh?
If I may suggest, Doctor, Mr. McMurphy might learn by example. According to various notes entered by patients in the logbook, Mr. Harding has stated that he was uneasy when walking with his wife down the street because of the manner in which other men stared at her. He has also been heard to say,
Well, she damned well gives them reason